Welcome on board Valkyrie. We are Mark and Cynthia. In 2020, we sold everything to chase a dream, cruising America's Great Loop. Starting from Buzzards Bay, Massachusetts in May 2025, we set off on a once-in-a-lifetime journey exploring 6,000 miles of North America's waterways, canals, lakes, and rivers. We are inviting you to join us out here, somewhere on the water, and experience our loop right alongside us. Today we leave Mackinac Island and cruise to Charlevoix, Michigan. Mackinac Island is a place where time slows down and horses rule. One of the best ways to see Mackinac Island is the 8.2-mile scenic ride along the shoreline, where every turn gives you postcard views of turquoise water, limestone bluffs, and iconic landmarks like Arch Rock. For a bit of history, make your way to Fort Mackinac, and for a bit of classic grandeur and one of Mackinac Island's most iconic backdrops, visit the Grand Hotel. Downtown is lined with colorful storefronts, unique shops, and so much fudge that every day on the island will be a diet cheat day. Stay tuned as we cruise to Charlevoix, Michigan, another quaint and adorable stop along America's Great Loop. Okay, I am back. I'm back from my walk, and now it's time to leave.
Yep.
The checklist. Did you check the oil and all those things?
Yep. I'm gonna just wait a second before I smoke everyone out.
Well, happens.
Yeah, well, the engines are cold.
Oh, look at the geese. Holy moly. You better look out, because we're coming through. Woo, stinky. All right, off we go. There we go. That looks better. We're expecting some wind today, so the lake could get a little bouncy, a little wavy, and we'll see what we get. You can anchor here. You don't have to get a slip, but people say that anchoring is pretty tough because the bottom is rocky and turbulent because of all the wakes of the boats going by. You could probably anchor on the inside of this breakwater, but there's not much room, so that would be a little risky. It's the Grand Hotel. Gorgeous morning. It's going to be well into the 80s today. The Straits of Mackinac has long been one of the most important navigation corridors on the Great Lakes, connecting Lake Michigan and Lake Huron. For centuries, ships traveling these waters faced unpredictable weather, shallow reefs, dense fog, and seasonal ice. More than a dozen historic lighthouses once guided vessels through this passage. Several remain active today. Round Island Lighthouse, built in 1895, was restored in 1995 and is best known for the film Somewhere in Time, starring Christopher Reeves and Jane Seymour. Built in 1947 to replace the original round island passage light, this modern lighthouse has a flashing light and a radio beacon on top. The Mackinac Bridge, nicknamed Mighty Mac, is a 5-mile-long suspension bridge connecting Michigan's two peninsulas. Completed in 1957, it is recognized as the longest suspension bridge in the Western Hemisphere and towers 552 feet above water. I like watching it here. When our wake hits the waves coming in, you can always, it's really hard to capture water and showing how big the waves really are, but when our wake meets the waves coming this way, it volcanoes up and splashes up. And so usually, you know, it's a pretty rocky ride when you've got that. Like, watch this, and when it comes up, it splashes like that. Pretty wavy. See? As soon as I shut the camera off, the windshield got pummeled. And then over here, it's just right. Because you know how much Martha loves it when I get in his way. You can see the rainbow. There it is. There it is. Yes, I was able to capture it once before, I think. During one of our winter cruises. It's pretty faint, but there you go. It's pretty cool. Built in 1851 to replace a wooden lightship that served since 1832, the long-abandoned Wago-Chance Shoal Lighthouse is viewed only by boat. Alright, I was trying to rest for the last hour, but our window blinds are so loud.
I assumed you were sleeping, so I skipped the last engine room check or two.
Well, I've only been lying down for an hour.
Okay. I guess one engine room check. Anyway, too bad you didn't sleep.
Well, I was rested. So. Alright, so our main GPS has stopped working.
Stop giving us a position for now.
Okay, the winds have died down a little bit.
A little bit.
And we're on our way to Charlevoix.
Charlevoix, yes.
Did you call and make a reservation?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, there's a drawbridge that opens on the hour and on the half hour.
Okay.
So we should get there early enough for the 4 o'clock opening.
Okay.
So that's the status. Other than that, we're just going straight.
Okay. What kind of waves do you think we're getting?
Well, there's some swell in here too. I don't know, they may only be 2-footers, and then occasionally it's a 2-footer on a 6-foot swell or something.
Well, it seems like relatively smooth, and then all of a sudden you have like a boom, ba boom, ba boom, and it's not like, things aren't rattling. So we're just occasionally getting stuffed. But yeah, it doesn't like look bad when you look out, and the sun is shining nice and bright. Yeah, it's just like every once in a while you just like the nose gets stuffed in. Check while I'm up.
Yes, please.
Alright, well, it's 2 o'clock and he just said we have about 2 hours left. Lake Michigan, welcoming us in style. 6:35. We're going to be trying to catch the 4 o'clock bridge. But that's pretty right over there with that beach. This watercolor is so beautiful. The opposite where the green.
Okay. So this whole T head is ours.
This whole T head is ours.
All right. Well, it shouldn't be too difficult.
Charlevoix. It is 4:15. A little bit of rain and wind to keep things interesting today. Charlevoix is a welcoming harbor with a unique and charming vibe. The harbor sits quaintly on Round Lake. Downtown is steps away from the docks, and upon our arrival, the park was busy with an arts and crafts fair. A storm came in late this afternoon, early evening, so we postponed going out and exploring until tomorrow. We're excited to see the unique architecture of the mushroom houses and everything else this adorable town has to offer. So stick around for the next video. You'll be glad you did. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Our Loop. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned because there's lots more to come. Thank you.